The Rhyme of the 7 R's Waste Fair 2025, organized by the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board in collaboration with 98.3 Big FM, concluded at the State Convention Center on Monday with a powerful call to action against plastic pollution. Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh attended the event as chief guest, joined by other dignitaries and environmental advocates. The fair featured a diverse lineup of eco-centric activities, including a waste to art exhibition, inter-school competitions, a vibrant fashion show, and an eco-themed musical concert. St. Anthony's Higher Secondary School, Shillong Public School, and Mayfair Secondary School emerged as top winners for their innovative and sustainable projects. The event marked the culmination of a month-long awareness campaign focused on promoting the principles of the 7 R's: refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, repair, rethink, and replace.
And this is for you, our young children, to appreciate, because you have to bring out the awareness in your society, in your communities, most important among your parents, who may not have the far-sightedness which you have just displayed in the exhibition we have just seen outside. I first thank you for the effort you have put in. I believe a competition is on and I hope the best team wins. But my personal experience is, my personal opinion is that every contribution outside is a lesson for all of us sitting in this hall. And this is consistent with our national goals, our global goals. The policy makers of the state, the leaders of the state and the entire country are one with them to help them come up with fresh ideas, and the government will always be available, will always be standing next to them to give them whatever support and whatever incentives they need to put their ideas into practice.
Today, as we step into this very venue, Wynwood Hotel, an iconic hotel in the northeast of India, itself is a metaphor of hope and resilience. This hotel and the subsequent additions like the Convention Center all are a testimony of the strength and the resilience of the spirit of man. Here we are at a hotel that was built in 1898, just a year after the great earthquake of 1897. It is a testimony that we can rise from the rubbles, a testimony that the human spirit is so strong that it automatically resets itself into the mode of a survivor and a fighter, even after a great tragedy has tried to quell that spirit. So I'm happy to also see a large number of young kids. I thought that generally we refer to ourselves as minorities because linguistically we are minorities. In terms of our faith, we are religious minorities. In terms of our language, we are linguistic minorities. But when I sit here, I also realize that I am a minority, just like Mr. Gill, Nava, Patricia. That minority being that in a state that has a large young population of over 75%, I also belong to a minority of people who have crossed that age bar. So it reminds me, and I'd like to share this message especially with our young students here, the value of one quotation which says, "We do not own this earth." It will be an act of folly for us to think that we are the owners of this earth. We are here on transit. We only inherited this earth from our forefathers to be its custodians for future generations. I would like that quotation to be enshrined and imprinted in your hearts and in your minds. A lot of flag has been drawn by the government. Usually government is always the best punching bag. But I can say this, and look at what we have done. In the coal-rich coal belt of Jagged Hills, just 2 months back, I had gone to Secretariat and announced an investment plan of over 30 crores just in the Secretariat region itself. Investment plan in tourism. Why? Because our traditional practices of mining, which put the environment at stake, cannot be overcome by anything else unless you have an alternative development plan. Mr. Gill made a reference to the 17 SDGs of the United Nations. All of those are in harmony with what the government of Meghalaya is doing. 30 crores of investment. When I spoke to the local representative, Mr. Shillong, he said, we are not inclined. We do not favor mining, but our people have to live. Our people have to continue to sustain themselves. Therefore, we turn to tourism as an alternative to the mining that we have been involved in. And I can say this with a measure of confidence that people's mindsets have started changing.